and welcome back to another reading vlog. I feel like this is an end of summer reading vlog. I know for a lot of people the end of summer is already gone. They consider August 1st the start of fall, but where I live it is still super warm, like high 80s, almost 90s today, and if I cannot comfortably wear a sweater when I go outside at any part of the day, morning, evening, middle of the day, whatever, it is not fall yet. So we are getting very close, but where I live we just aren't there yet. So anyway, this is an end of summer vlog, and for this vlog I thought that I would read Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I'm really excited for this. I read yours truly in June and I loved it, and I've heard so many good things about this one, so I'm hoping that it lives up to expectations. I'm also going to go see HOZIER tomorrow, and I'm so excited. You have no idea how excited I am. We're gonna go see him at the Blossom Center. I've never been there before, but it looks really beautiful, so I'm very excited about that too. But I saw HOZIER in May, so it was like the beginning of summer, and now I'm seeing him in August, and it's like the end of summer, so it really marks summer ending for me. I have two books left on my, that's Clemmy, I have two books left on my summer TBR. So I have Just for the Summer and 7 Days in June by Tia Williams. I'm hoping to start 7 Days in June sometime this week. I also wanted to read Beach Read this summer, but for me it's kind of a, like, they just live at the beach. It's not super summery, so if I don't read that until like September, then that's fine with me. But anyway, I think it's going to be a fun few days, and I'm excited you guys are going to be here for it. I also thought that I would give you a quick little reading update. So like I said, I'm going to be starting Just for the Summer this morning, but over the weekend I finished Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston, and it was precious. Like, I think that is the best word to describe it. It was precious. This little love story was absolutely precious. I really loved the concept of like the son of the president of the United States and a royal prince in Britain like falling in love, and I feel like it was a book that could have been really hard to execute well, and it was executed really well. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars and I loved it. I'm also reading 2 ebooks. So the first one is A Drinker of Ink. It's by Shannon, Castleton, I think. I'll pop it up on the screen, but it is so good. It is about a young girl. She's in college, and she is set in the 90s, and she is in California. Her family's in New York, so she's very homesick. She has a crush on her professor. He's like a graduate. He's not a student, but he's quite young. I don't know. So I think he might be. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not paying attention to details, obviously. But anyway, so she's got a crush on him, and I think that it'll turn into like a relationship. But again, like, he's quite young. He's like early, like mid-20s, and she's like 20, 21. So it's not like a creepy age dynamic. But there is something so precious about this book, and the writing is incredibly sweet. I have been enjoying it so much, and it's told within journal entries. So are you okay, puppy? So I don't know, I really love the way that it's written, but it is a book that I just want to savor. It's not one that I want to rush through. So I've also been reading another ebook with it, and that has been My Lady Jane. It has like 3 authors listed, and I can't remember their names, but I will pop it up on the screen too. But it is fun. I've really enjoyed it. I've really liked the writing, and it's also just like quirky. It is not a book for everyone at all, I don't think, but I have been enjoying it, and I'm very curious to see like where the story goes. I think I'm like 30% in, so a little over a fourth of the way, so we'll see where that goes. But anyway, I'm gonna settle down and read some of Just for the Summer. Actually, I'm probably gonna play with Clementine for a little bit first, and then I'm gonna read a little bit of Just for the Summer. later and I've read to page 63. So I'm right here. I really like it so far. It's fun, but I can tell it's probably going to get a little heavy. It's definitely not just going to be super lighthearted and that's it, but I am really enjoying it so far, and I feel like I will definitely make it to page 100, if not past page 100 today, which I'm really excited about. After I finish therapy, I think I'm going to watch Red, White, and Royal Blue, the adaptation, because I've not seen it, and do my nails because they're starting to chip. I don't know, you probably can't tell, but they're driving me crazy. I can't stand chipped nails, so I'm going to take this polish off. So anyway, I will catch up with you guys in a few hours. Maybe. No, I can't move. Hozier day. Happy Tuesday. I am so excited. I just have to pack and then I'm going to drive to meet my friends and then we're going to drive to our hotel. We actually have a big travel day, especially me, because I'm a couple hours away from her, but it's worth it. It's going to be so much fun. The only sad part is having to leave Clementine. I'm super sad about that. I really hate leaving her, and we've only been apart. This will be our third night apart. So the first time was for Hozier last time, and then when I saw Noah Khan, but it's all worth it. But it is really sad. I work remotely, so Clemmy and I are just constantly together, and I had been teaching before starting to work remotely, so we always had like summers off and stuff, and breaks and things like that. She's just looking at my hand. It makes me sad, but I'm probably not going to film a ton today just because I want to enjoy the day and be in the moment. But yeah, I will share snippets with you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Hello. I love you. I'm so sorry to leave you today. Yeah, I'm gonna miss you so much. Look at that pretty tail. Oh, the face. and happy Friday. I am so sorry that I pretty much went MIA for a couple of days. That was not my intention, or I wouldn't have started this vlog. Wednesday ended up being a really big travel day, and I was really, really tired. So the venue from my friend's house was about 3 hours, I think a little over 3 hours for her, and then I live about 2 hours away from her. So I was pretty much in the car for 5 hours on Tuesday and Wednesday. We had the show on Tuesday, and then we stayed in a hotel after the show. But I just never get good quality rest in a hotel. You kind of look at it as like, sorry, distracted. You kind of look at it as like, oh, I get the bed to myself and that'll be so nice. But the reality is I miss Jeremy and I miss Clementine, and I just never sleep very well in settings like that. So, I was just really tired when I got home on Wednesday. I'm normally a like pack as soon as you get home kind of person, or unpack as soon as you get home kind of person. And I did mostly unpack, but I've actually just kind of been grabbing stuff out of my bag in the background here, like for my toothbrush and stuff like that, because I was so tired. And then yesterday, my nephews and niece were at my mom's, and they FaceTimed me at like 8:30 and were like, will you come over and swim with us and play with us today? And the two oldest are going back to school in a couple of weeks, so I was like, sure, you know. So I just went and I spent the day with them and swam. I actually have a little bit of a sunburn. I put sunscreen on, but I feel like I should have probably reapplied it. My chest is pretty rough, but but it was just a really fun day. And I know like their days of summer are ending, and also like, I don't know, they're getting so big. Like next summer, is it going to be fun to spend the day in the pool with their aunt? You know, probably, but in a few years, it's not going to be. So it was a really good time. Today, I'm kind of catching up on things. The house needs a little bit of a tidy, just where I've been in and out so much. We have a few like stray dishes in the sink. I know like our bathroom needs a good wipe down. Clem is a big shedder. I did not know that about Cavaliers. But they are shedders, so we need a good vacuum, that kind of stuff, and I need to put like all of my toiletry supplies and things like that up. I also have an interview today at 3, so I'm hoping that goes well. I had been teaching and I left the classroom. Clemmy, I'm telling you. And I left the classroom at the end of last school year, so I've applied for a few different tutoring jobs, and I've gotten 2 so far, but I have an interview with another company today. So I'm hoping that goes well. I'm just trying to shop around and find one that lets me get a good amount of hours, that has like a good work-life balance, pay is, you know, nice, that kind of thing. So I'm hoping that works out. And then I also need to go to the grocery store, but I hate going to the grocery store. It's super overstimulating to me. So I'll probably just do like a pickup order and either pick it up in the morning or pick it up tonight, whichever like time slots are still available. But the concert was so good. It was amazing. When we saw HOZIER in May, there was a storm like with lightning and thunder. So the venue had to shut down the show. Like he came out and played like 2 or 3 songs and then he had to stop. And so we had to like shelter in place for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And when he came back on, he actually had to cut some of his set. So he cut Wildflower and Barley with Allison Russell, which hurt because Allison Russell wasn't the opener this time. So I didn't get to hear that song live, and it like physically hurts me. And he also cut Abstract Psychopomp, which broke my heart too, because that's one of my favorite songs by him on the new album. So I got to hear that, which was really, really nice. It was really good to like hear the full set as like, you know, it was intended to be. And he's just such a phenomenal like vocalist, and the attention to detail in the set and the like stage and lighting and all of that is just really just phenomenal. So it was really nice again to have like that full experience. It felt the energy was a little bit different, I think, this time too, in comparison to how it was in May. So it really felt in some ways like a different show. it was just a great thing. Like, I know HOZIER is kind of known for like putting out music and touring, and then he like disappears, you know, for a few years. So I feel like that's coming. That I hope it, you know, I'm happy that he has like a well-deserved break, but like I just really hope it isn't too long, because I'm already like dying to go see him again. And it's sad. I feel like I've been looking forward to this for so long. We actually had these tickets before this show in May, so I feel like I've been looking forward to this for so long, and now it's like, what am I looking forward to now? You know, I need like a big event to look forward to, or I get really sad. But anyway, it was an amazing experience. I highly, highly, highly recommend going to see him. It was great. Today, I would also, in a perfect world, in a perfect reality, in Casey's dream life, I will finish Just for the Summer today. I don't know if I actually will. I am on page 232, so I have gotten to read a little bit the past few days, even though I haven't been vlogging. So there's like 405 pages, so I could potentially knock this out today, but I'm not entirely for sure. But if I don't finish it today, I will tomorrow. So far, it has been really, really good. I've really enjoyed it. It's heavy, and I don't know, it's like, I feel like you pick up these like rom-com kind of romance books because it's supposed to be kind of light and fun, and it is nice when they have depth to them, but it's heavy. It's pretty heavy, and I feel like they could potentially be, even with yours truly, I feel like they could potentially be really triggering to some people. So do keep that in mind if you decide to read it. But like I said, hopefully we'll finish today. If not, we'll finish tomorrow, and I will keep you updated, but I'm going to try to finish cleaning up, picking up a little bit, do a little bit of prep for my interview, and hopefully have my grocery list ordered. I'll do my interview at 3, and then after that I should have the rest of the afternoon free to hopefully finish this or get pretty close to finishing it. Clemmy, are you enjoying the weather? And I'm gonna check and make sure I don't look super rough. Not too shabby. Okay, Hello and happy Saturday. We spent the day at the lake today. We took Clementine for a walk. Jeremy's going to pick up some dinner for us, and then Clem and I are waiting in the car, and she's pretty distraught because she saw him go in. But making sure no one's watching me do this. But I did finish Just for the Summer today, and it was really good and really sweet. I really did enjoy it. One thing that I really enjoyed about this book was the friendships, and how the characters had like such a good support system within each other, but also within their friends. I thought that was really beautiful, and I also loved getting like a little snippet of Brianna, however you'd say it, and Jacob. That made me really happy too. So all in all, it was good. I do think, again, I like yours truly just a little bit better, but it was pretty good. But we're getting ready to go home. I think we're gonna have some dinner and take a nap, and I think that this is like my final little sign off for this vlog. Thank you so much for being here, especially if you've made it all the way to this part. It means so much to me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.